Alright, we're back for a new run in Dark Souls. Gonna go for Black Knight Halberd today. And as long as, so to start the day, it's gonna be probably a little slower because it's not a guaranteed drop. Uh, so we'll see how things go, and we'll try to get going with that. Did the Great Lord Sword last time. My third episode, got through the game. Like no glitches, just kind of bare minimum beating all the bosses required. Took 5.5 hours, which is awesome. Get the Great Lord Sword basically because it's, he just takes a run down to the catacombs and it's guaranteed drop. Whereas, like, I do think I like the Black Knight Halberd better, but the problem with it is that you're not guaranteed to get it. It's about a 20% chance or so. So we'll see how it goes. We'll kind of get to the beginning here, and if we don't get it, we'll restart until we do. A little too close to the middle. There's a little dark brick in there. If you stand right next to it, you're safe, but I got a little too close to it. Oh, they gotta get the key. I must have left too fast. There we go. Yeah, it's easy to get in a hurry and get too far away. You don't get the item before he's done. Bad dodge roll. Oh! Oops! It's been a while since I dodged him. That happens. Gives me a reason to go through this door. Oh, guess not. That's right. I see that drop down damage, and it's a pretty short run. Well. I'm gonna start acting like we know what we're doing here. Oh, hello. There we go. Yeah, I'll get to the Black Knight, see if I can get the Halberd or not. First things first, I gotta get past, make sure I get past the Drakes without dying. Still getting kind of the exact little path just to make sure I have enough room to get by without getting hit by the lightning. Nope. Yeah, that's the worst part about Black Knight Halberd runs is having to go through all this. Potentially not even get the weapon. That's all part of the fun, because what I like about the Black Knight Halberd is, I say it's not quite as slow to start up the swing on the Gravelord sword, which is my biggest problem with it. And it's really easy to upgrade because you can, when you get down to the Blight Town, you can go slight detour to the Great Hollow to get basically all of the upgrade materials you need to max it out. Yeah, the problem is I always feel like I needed more and more to the right to lure him into his attack more that way, but I feel like every time I do that, it actually ends up hitting me, so I try to run more straight at him, and that seems to do the trick. So now we'll see if the Black Knight cooperates. Get my Grass Crush shield. And we'll see what happens. Rest just to be safe. Because I'm not confident enough in this yet. To just have to go all the way back to Firelink. It's a long run. Stab, off you go. And give me the weapon, please. Nice. Got a little bit before we can use it yet, but didn't have to restart. That's good. The only thing slowing me down so far has been me. Oops. Get back here. Oh, come on. Like I just hit the little guy. There you go. Come on. Good. Upgrade materials. But like I said, they'll be easy to come by later because I can basically in the area I go to, you can just kind of keep respawning and then like it'll locate their spawns, and you just wait till you get one basically right where you're standing, pretty much. Which is very handy. And I don't have to kill off these guys with the Black Knight Halberd, which is another good reason to use it. Because the Grave Lord sword uses the Demon Titanite for an upgraded resource. I'm not gonna rest at it yet, but we'll go ahead and light it. Quick run back to Firelink Shrine. Want to kill Taurus Demon and get some gold pine resin, which will make it and gargoyles a little bit easier, and then we'll move on. The only other thing about the Black Knight Halberd, it is a pretty hefty weapon, so I've got to get 18 dexterity and 22 strength just to use it with two hands. So I'll be using the battle axe for now. Oh, I got a murder roll. First time through is easier to bait those guys into attack coming together and killing them than because that guy's got to open the door first time. Ow. shit, I always forget sometimes just how much tracking his attacks have. Getting there. Not through there. Through here. Alright. We'll get back to gargoyles. See how the run through that room goes. I'm getting better at it. I don't trust myself to be able to like turn right there's a room you turn in with just a ton of hollows. I've seen people just walk in and turn to the side and block from one attack, but I found dodging through it works pretty good and allows you time for the other guy to not come to get into the bigger room, so he's not blocking the room you need to go through. So we'll see how it goes. First things first, gotta get past this guy. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's just run and jump through, because he's always ready to attack. This guy comes in, and you can just, yeah, he can get stuck in that doorway, and that's, oh no. Ah! Yeah, he get quickly overwhelmed. It's really not that much longer to go this way. You take an elevator instead of having to run the whole way from the Undead Parish or by Andre. Whoa! Now you figured out what I was doing. Let it happen that time. Oh, we made it. The good thing about this is the first time you come through the gargoyles, so like the last boss, don't spawn in right away. So you can actually just get through the fog gate before you worry about healing and everything. Second time through they won't, so you gotta take care of everything beforehand. But if you wait too long, basically all the stuff will climb the ladder and come after you. Alright, see how gargoyles go. Ow. Bad dodge rolling today. Try to get everything. How long is it? Oh, wrong item. Let's. First of all, let's not roll off. Ah, crap. Okay. So basically, I'm just trying to get my crap together here before I really start attacking them. Because once you get, if you're not familiar with the boss or Dark Souls, really, this fight, once you get it down to half its health, another one comes. So you just want to kind of be prepared for that. Ideally, like I said, you know, it can be, it's tricky, but like with, you know, this weapon and the gold pine resin, if you do a pretty good job of getting, you know, you kind of like prepare for whenever you're gonna get him under that threshold. You can actually take him out pretty quick with the battle axe and the gold pine resin. The extra damage. If I can actually pull it off, you can actually do it before the other one even joins the fight. There we go, come on. Perfect. I still didn't attack in that first room exactly like I expected, but I got through and that's all that matters. Alright, it's the last one, so hopefully they'll make this count. I actually put my healing item just in case, so that's ready if I need it. Try to get his tail. Oh, so I can avoid that. See, and dead before the other one comes back. It's always good to have that because he really likes to do this fire breath. Is that good? Oh, yeah, those backstep dodges makes it hard to get another attack, but yeah, you can easily stun them. And I can go nice and quick. And I got my fun gargoyle helm, which I always like equipping these fun little helmets. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's got wings. Or whatever they are. Close enough. Yay, we got our first bell. And our first priority, like I said, will be getting to where we can actually equip the Black Knight Halberd. And this, obviously, this souls will help out a lot, and then we'll start working on upgrading it. And we'll be getting down to the area where I'll be able to do that next. On our way to the second bell. Actually going to go ahead and buy one of these now. As anyone who watched my last stream will remember, I thought, hey, I'll try not to get... Oh, I don't have a... I forgot I don't have any more Homer bones yet. That might make this a little tricky. Well, hello there. Like, even make it out of here. Easier if they just came out here. Let's just do this. I mean, them all being here and not all down there definitely make it easier when I get back down there. Yeah, I should have gone and grabbed all the Homer bones from the Firelink Shrine area. That would have made this a lot easier because I would have had another one to get back home from there, from here, and not have to worry about losing these. Definitely would have saved some time too. Like I said, the biggest danger in this area is all them, so, and him, but. Hello. Yeah, we have. There we go. Okay, we made it through. We're good. Yeah, the exact thing what you avoided earlier, getting into that room, was definitely a problem for us getting back out of the room. But we lived. That's all that matters. I know, it's pretty nice, isn't it? I always hope later, whenever I get the Duke's Archives, I'm like, I'll try to get, I'll take the boar, the weird like metal boar helmets. Like, you're not guaranteed to get them, so. But I always like them. because it's got big tusks. It's this weird metal boar head. So close. I'll gather up a couple things that will help me level up. Oh, that was get some more soul items and go get more or less those Homer bones, just so I'm not forgetting anything else when I blank out about when I need things. I just have them. See how far these get me. One nice thing that's really nice about using the remaster instead of this version is they let you use multiple of an item in the remaster, which is super helpful. Oh yes, time to get one of my rings. Could fight him for it, but or you can just kick him off the thing. Yeah, I couldn't reload. The item just pops up right there. Ring of Favor and Protection. Pretty much like go-to for almost anything. She gives you hit points, stamina, and equip load. But you can't take it off, so you got to make sure you're not relying on anything else. Now we'll go the back way into Blighttown and skip most of it. Pretty much all of it. And fight the next boss. Actually, we're going to stop and get everything I need to upgrade Black Knight Halberd. So once we level up, we'll be able to spend, because it takes 5,000 every time you level it up. Start putting points into that. Guys are surprisingly passive. All of those guys were. Usually I have to jump past them. Oh, Blighttown and its frame rate. Yeah, so the real downside of just run to the boss is like you go through the poison water and basically I hadn't really go through the Darkroot Garden at all with like a weapon that's good for fighting the enemies there, so I don't have any items they drop that are good for getting rid of poison. So as long as I'm good in this fight, I've got a lot of SS. I just have to make sure, keep an eye on my health and make sure I heal. But you can get through it. Biggest mistake I always make on Quelaag is not remembering to get away before she does her like AoE attack. It's really easy to get greedy in these games, especially like when a boss has that kind of attack. Luckily, say poison really isn't too bad. It goes pretty slow. That's a good texture on that whip. Very little damage though. Oh, like that. That wasn't that. Yeah. Usually, I'm closer. You can see her. She kind of grabs the head of the spider. And that's kind of how you know she's doing. Now, yep, just like that. Not paying attention. You start attacking, and it's like, oh, she's not doing anything. It's like, and then you take, and then they get you. That's the other downside to this run is, I mean, it's kind of hard to get through with. You know, she's a little underpowered against her, but can't quite use the weapon yet. I probably should figure out some way to get that extra. Just get that extra little bit. Just need that one more level, but didn't quite get there. Ooh, just made it on there. see if we can. Now we have enough souls. Let's go level up, get our better weapon. Which we'll equip when we get back down there. Because basically, the way it works in Dark Souls, like when you two-hand something, it counts like your strength as like half. So you can dual wield something with two hands that you don't actually have enough strength for to wield in one hand. And we hit that point now, so if we actually got be able to use our Black Knight Halberd, and then we'll do more damage. Yeah, and I gotta be honest, like I've learned most of it just by just started watching people do it, and then it's like, oh yeah, I could probably do that. And it's the thing, like running through, that's a big Dark Souls thing, is like once you learn an area, like usually, I'm definitely one of those players that whenever I first go through an area, I'm sneaking around with my shield up, wary of everything, and then like once you get to know it, you're just like, okay, I was telling you, you just learn the run. You just kind of find ways to get past everything without having to fight it, and that's like what a lot of it is. That and just people figure all kinds of crazy stuff about how to, like I don't know, people like figuring out like coming through the back way here. Nope, we're not having some stream problems here. Nope, I missed my jump. Oh, yeah. You get too close to the side, those guys throwing rocks. Fuck, as long as you keep moving, it's not too bad. Hope everything is working alright. I'm getting an error message saying I'm having some stream issues. But unfortunately, I don't really have the time to mess with it at the moment. I have a ticking clock with this poison. So hopefully it gets better, because it went away right for the boss fight here, so hopefully everything looks good for you guys. We'll see. Oops, yeah, I've gotta remember to put in two hands before I attack. It takes way too long. Ugh. I didn't do it that time. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Thought she was doing the area attack and I couldn't get out of there. Oh, come on, get out of there. Yeah, I think I'll also switch shields too. That would definitely help. Because the thing about her weapon attacks is you mostly just have to kind of go to one side or the other. Let's make myself a little lighter here. Actually, you know what? I don't really even need weapon for the run. Just likes to be lighter. Yeah, there are even crazier strategies people use in these for all these too. Like there's like item duping glitches, and I don't know. I watched someone do a glitch that you get from use an item in the DLC to like basically skip from like most of like the bosses you have to do to get like the souls you need to fight like the final boss. You skip like most of it by like a glitch from like the DLC that brings you right outside like the final boss area. It's crazy. But for me, like doing this, it's not so much about like I said, I never thought it was. I remember like one time I was like, oh, someone's doing a speed run of Dark Souls 2, and I was like, oh, that sounds fun. And I watched it, and you know, they just kind of glitch through the world and just kind of walk through a bunch of the game. Like, oh, it's kind of disappointing. Like, that doesn't seem like a lot of fun to me. So it's like if I'm running it, like, and you know, I kind of just like, well, what can I do to do the bare minimum, like bosses and stuff to get through the game? So I started messing around with it. So I've watched people play and do different types of runs, but like I kind of don't do them exactly that way because I'm not, you know, I don't really feel like glitching through areas. I mean, maybe I'll get bored of this someday. Maybe I'll try it, but for now, it's been fun seeing how low it get the time down. And like I said, I made some big progress last time. I don't know how much shorter than 5.5 hours I can get. I was super excited just to get that. But it's always fun to be able to go through and do stuff with less trouble. A lot of stuff went pretty smooth last time. Yeah, but you really got to be careful of that because I feel like most times when you get to do a lot of damage, she tends to do that afterwards. Oh. Ouch. Well, like I say, that's why you gotta be careful with the health poison. That's alright. Caught in time. Ouch. Oh, come on. Just a little jump. Yeah, like I, you know, always said when I started this, like, yeah, I'm not really trying to go for any world records for like getting the game. As cool as that might be, I mean, I don't know, of course, different, you know, records for different kinds of runs, but like I said, I'm not not like particularly optimizing my run through here. So I'm sure if like people actually, you know, legit did speed runs all the time, they'd probably drive me crazy watching some of this. I do keep trying to get that jump because, like, apparently, like, you know, because that's the thing. They talk about like how, you know, how about little things people do to try to shave time off their runs, and like that little jump I do out of the elevator there. Apparently, like talk about how like, well, it doesn't save you a lot of time, but if you jump and get over that little wall, it like saves you like half a second or something, and like that's important if you're like trying to get like a record. So I try it, but I don't get it very often. But it is still fun to watch sometimes people do some of that stuff. Oh, not toxic. Yeah, that'll kill me. Let's just... So, yeah, there's these guys in Blighttown that have these blowguns, and basically if they hit you, you get that. Toxic, which is like poison, but it's way faster. Also, aren't like the hollow version of the... Cause you can... Aren't the hollow versions of your characters just delightful to look at in this game? They're very crispy. Yeah, and like I said, the original Dark Souls, there's really not any main benefit to being in human form like there are in later games. Like in this one, basically the main difference is like, you know, you can do summons or you can be invaded. But like it isn't... Like Dark Souls 2 makes it so like you, every time you die, like your maximum health bar goes down a bit until like halfway, and then it kind of stops at that point. And then, you know, similar mechanic in Dark Souls 3, where you just kind of... But here, it's mostly just... You can summon people, you can get invaded if you're human. So really the only reason I have to do it in these runs is just to kindle bonfires to make them have more uses of your Estus Flask. that attack very often. Oh, look at that poison. Gotta heal. Yeah, I kind of went in the fog gate probably faster than I should have. Let's just go ahead and heal again just to be safe. What you doing? There we go. The long one's going again. Man, it's not following up with that AoE attack like it usually does. Nearly as much. Ah! That was the attack, just get right in the lava. Alright. And we got her. Yeah, that's the trickiest part about that fight for me is, especially with this weapon, is having to, you gotta switch back and forth with your, you know, one-handed and two-handing, and either I forget or just extends the fight a little bit. Actually, I tried to go a little more without going back to having the shield up. Because that was, like, say, if you moved around the sides, the her sword attacks really aren't that bad to dodge, and then all you have to do is pay attention to the oh yeah, I gotta remember where the door is here. This is a delightful fellow. Yeah, and I always forget that you don't have to light that bonfire. And normally I would kick myself for resting at it. But I'm actually going to go get more stuff to upgrade my weapon. That way we can just get all that and have it. And just have it. But first we will... +1. Got all the strength and dex, well, of all the strength we need, so we'll go ahead and just dump everything into that. I believe it's 32, let me double check. Yeah, when we get to 32, we'll be able to one-hand it. Probably should have gone and got the upgrade stuff first, but some upgrades will probably be handy, because after this we'll go to the Sin's Fortress, and then Ornstein, and back to Anor Londo. So, and more upgrades is always good against them. Yeah, they got these stupid little mosquito enemy things that are like probably one of the most annoying things in the game. Like you can avoid them pretty easily. It's the biggest problem when you're going like up or down from Blighttown because they're really hard to. You can lock onto anything, but they're really hard to target. Like even if you're locked onto them, it's hard to hit them. So you mostly just have to avoid them, but they suck. Oh, hello. Awful leeches, which are actually a really good source of a good place to farm green titanite shards, which are for like divine weapons, which are very handy in this game. I can't remember what's in this chest, if it's useful or not. I'll grab it. We'll use humanities. Can't really see the chain on that one. But on the right hand side, you look at the chain on the side of it to make sure if it's a mimic or not. I mean, you can always attack it. But yeah, it's a notorious thing in Dark Souls for, chests that come alive and eat you if you try to open them. Cannibalism issue? Can't say I've ever had that problem with fish. I mean, I'm never surprised to see, anything about, fish dying pretty quick, but cannibalism, never seen that. Okay. Let's remember this path here. Go down here. Oh, that didn't work out. That's quite a slide there. Good source of protein. That I'm sure they are. Okay. I guess I need to jump on that. Okay, so you went back and got another fish because one fish ate the other fish. So then you're gonna eat a cat. So then it can eat the fish. And then you get a dog after that. And it's like one of those like lady who swallowed the fly situations. An idea to make... Oh, hello. Rocks. An idea to make this easier on me if I die again. I'm going to use a bonfire up here. And then it'll be closer. The main reason I didn't want to use the one far all the way over there is I didn't want to make it harder to get back up later. So I will use the bonfire up ahead. It's actually near the way back, and it's closer to where I'm going. This is like the most wonderful bonfire, like when you come through Blighttown, you finally get all the way down to the stupid swamp and you find that bonfire. Oh, it's just like the best time you've ever had resting in one of these in this game. Potentially also very scary if you're human, because you get an NPC invasion here. From Man-Eater Mildred. A lady with a burlap sack on her head. That was a very popular weapon, actually. The butcher... Well, I think they call it the butcher knife, because it's definitely a giant sword. A very unique weapon. Fun thing about her too, though, she evades you, but then you can actually summon her by the boss gate to Quelaag. She's very helpful in it. I mean, she I forgot. Gotta jump there, Jason. Man, hit every branch on the way down. Yeah, Michael, I know your theories in the kitchen are go big or go home. See, this is a much shorter run. And of course, Daniel always just has big stuff to compensate for the things. We always got to be prepared for a chef battle, right? All right, we're gonna do this right. Nope, apparently not. Hit the button. Oh, I'm gonna spend all day just, doing this. It's exciting. Exciting watching, right? What everyone wants a speedrunner do, right? Is fail horribly at basic stuff. In my defense, the jump mechanics are a little wonky in these games, especially Dark Souls 1. They give you the option later, in later games, to, well, and in the remaster, to make it so you can just push down in the right stick to do the jump instead of hitting the circle while you're holding the circle. While you're holding circle to run, you hit it again to jump. There we got it. Oh shit, was that not where I need to go? Bam! Maybe I didn't jump down here. Been a minute since I've done this. This feels more right because I feel like I'm stuck. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I go down there. I just gotta not get stuck. I can't figure it out. I'll just move on and remind myself later. You're gonna bam every chance you get, Daniel. That's the trick, I think. Yes. No, you don't. Oh, there he goes. Don't fall. And the good thing is if you fail, kill him, quit, load. And here he is, and here they are again. If I can just hit him. Damn. You'll have an easier time with the Black Knight Halberd. I mean, after I hit it, it should just die. There we go. So we just need 9, and then it should be enough to upgrade it fully. Yeah, I don't know if there's, I'm not sure if there's a limited number in this area or not, or if it's just that, like, there's a bunch and it just changes the spawn whenever you quit. But I like it. Just give me that one. Was that movie where Elzara's from a world before worlds, Daniel? Oh, come on, what are they all hiding at? Still need more. Oops, that's a wrong save. Same weapon though. Okay, they're hiding. I only need one more, so I'll definitely be able to get that somewhere else, so we'll just get back to playing the game, shall we? Let's take the quick way out. Oops. That running attack doesn't have much of a wind up to it. And I missed. Took the wrong ladder, didn't I? Yes. No? Come on, Jason, I know you know how to get through here. Ow. Yeah, I did. Alright, apparently got myself lost somehow. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's just try that again, shall we? Hey everybody, don't forget to smash that like button. That's right. Yeah, Daniel, stop trying to undo all that progress. Check out what his ladder I keep not seeing is. Maybe it's... Hey, I actually killed that thing. Yeah, it's literally right here. I'm an idiot. Oops. And... God, I have blue hair. Okay, we'll do a quick check and see if I can level up again. If not, we'll move on to Sin's Fortress. See if we can get through that. Actually, not before that, I'm going to get a couple of items that'll help me heal myself a little bit more. They should be pretty quick. Just totally act like he's not even there. I'm gonna take this elevator. If you guys like elevators, go ahead and smash that like button. don't like elevators, just go ahead and smash that like button. I should probably make sure I rested at the bonfire. If I die, I don't want to go back down to the swamp. Hey, if I test it out now with like 3 people, it'll be a lot easier to know someday when I've got, 50 million people watching, how many times I have to say it to get all of them to push it. Right? It's research. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, Jason, remember where we're going. Alright, now we'll move on. Actually, no. First we gotta use the items we just got, otherwise there's no point in going to get them. I swear I know what I'm doing. Funny thing, they sent me an email before I even did my first stream. How about that? I already had to deal with Audible and Skillshare. Just beating down your door, man. Okay, I'm an idiot. It's all the way down there and didn't it didn't ring the bell. Come on, move. Yeah, I was thinking about the bonfire when I got down there after the Quelaag fight. I totally didn't ring the bell to open the gate to move forward. That was dumb. So back down we go. But this time I won't rest at any bonfires, so I just go right back to where I need to be. Dang it. Uh-oh. So how's everyone's weekend so far? Didn't do too much of anything, just kind of hanging out at the house. Need to do some yard work and get some stuff done, but I think that's gonna be a tomorrow thing. I assume it's No Man's Sky. I saw they had a big update come through. Good. Yeah, it's nice to know that, people who did invest in that game have gotten plenty out of it, especially if they, dealt with all the crap when it came out. Depending on how hard and how many tickets you had for that hype train. I was lucky enough that I did not. Dang it. It just keeps throwing me off. It doesn't help that I got toxic and I had to rush, but I'm supposed to screw it up whenever I have to run this far. But I don't want to get that bonfire because I just want to be closer to where I need to go next. I feel like at this point they've done enough. When they've done way more than what they originally promised. I mean, it's always cool when they keep updating and working on a game that's already been out for a while. Especially people seem to still, people who I know like who play it, still play it, seem to really like it. So they never did, but hey, if people are enjoying it, there's nothing wrong with that. Plus, it's probably a lot easier than trying, go through that whole development cycle and releasing another game. The best way to avoid, having people bring all that up is not to have to release a new game. Just update the one that you've already got. This is good for your weapon, right? Holding it through a wall while you're on an elevator. Now, why can't I do this anymore? You bought Bush Light from the dance recital? I mean, it's bad if, like, the place knows that, like, it's really bad if the place knows that, like, oh man, these parents really are gonna need some alcohol. These kids are not good dancers. Alright, that is it. This time I'm resting here. The way I'm going, it'll save more time to run back there. Well, I suppose I had to have a hard time with something in this run since I got my Black Knight Halberd the first try. Whoa, hello. Just take a shorter fall here. Just don't. There we go. Now we shouldn't have any problem. He says tempting fate. Yes, you gotta hydrate with beer. That's what it does. Yep, forgot to ring the bell. Jeez. Now we can continue on. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Oops. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just walking off, he says. Which I greatly appreciate. Oh shit. Shit! I noticed that. I remember that switch. I noticed it just as soon as I stepped on it, and it was too late. Bam! Ow, ow! That was close. Oh, that's funny. Every time. That sounds fun. Better to make just to be safe, have a 100% block shield. This area. You know you want to come out here and get shot. No, guess not. Alright, I think I can make sure I actually do this right here. This part gets a lot easier if you do a quick quit and reload the game to avoid getting smashed by one of these boulders. Basically just kind of reset everything. Because there's a giant up there putting boulders in the thing. Not that it really matters, but if you just make it around here, it kills another that snake guy down at the bottom. Yeah, I spent some time once grinding out these guys to get their sword. It's actually pretty good. I hate this guy. This is a notorious area, and it's a really thin walkway. He shoots stuff at you, and there's like a thin little area where you're safe between these sets of blades here. Oh, don't fall off. That would be really bad. Normally I go and kill him out of spite, but that's just run ahead. Because we're almost to the next bonfire. That actually went pretty smoothly. Tricky little bonfire here. worst part about playing this game and coming through this area and not, not when I'm speedrunning it and I'm not going through everything, is I don't get to see my favorite character. But Daniel knows. He usually sits outside there. Good old Sigmire. Falls asleep and gets really lost in thinking about how to fix his problems. It's like, well, there's this big gate. Well, I'm just gonna wait. Closed. Still closed. I'm gonna kill this guy just because. Why not? I can get him to rage here. I know you're angry. Come on. Ah, shit. Ah, we'll just leave him alone this time. He's the best. Alright, we'll just go to the boss here. It's actually not that bad. If you get him in just the right spot and you get him to do certain attacks and like kind of stagger him, you can just straight fall off the whole arena. Plus, actually, stagger him at some point too. Oh yeah, that's the other reason. Kill that giant so he doesn't keep throwing shit at you during this fight. Luckily, if you just stay over here, which I usually do, it's not really an issue. As long as I don't accidentally roll into it. Oh, there he is. He's wobbly. Oh, come on. Get back over here. I love this. It's got like the most terrifying, like a terrifyingly unexpected way to get to another area. Just grabbed. By the arms. And we're already here. place in here to go and do some extra prep, because I'll try to level up and improve my weapon. So I'll need all the damage and stuff I can get. Oh, it's only 2,000? Well, that's even better. What the heck? Let's just... Good. I was thinking 5,000. I think that's for the... I'm getting confused with the Grave Lord sword, I think. Alright. We can now one-hand this. Not that it's going to matter in this fight, because, well, it'll help maybe on the way there. But once I get to Orange and Smo, I actually pretty much just run around with two-handed. But first we got to get there. And we're just going to ignore Gargoyle Guy today. Never done that before, so I don't know how much problems he causes for me. Probably not much. I imagine it's hard for him to get here. No! Didn't get the jump. Otherwise that went like perfectly that time. Well, that's cool use of VR. I'm playing another game that's I'm told is really good for VR. So I started playing Elite Dangerous again now that I got my flight stick. I was reading an article about tips about it, and it said not to use VR because you will basically like not want to do anything else. I mean, it's probably amazing for looking around the cockpit and stuff. Crap. Took that guy down with me though. Not that it matters. I didn't get anything from it. Well, that's handy. I imagine it's probably about any flight game is probably greatly improved by having that capability to play in VR. Whoops. All I have to do is get Daniel to get to the games that I want to play on VR, and then I can just go to his house and play it. Heh! Jump! Oh! Oh, I was worried I didn't make it. I feel like the first time I pulled out that jump, it felt like one of the coolest things. I mean, it's tricky to run those little platforms. So like, say you know, for pretty much all the running I do in this game, I'm always my index finger's on circle to keep the run going, so I can hit the stick easier with my thumb to move the camera. So sometimes, you know, like I try to keep that run going, and then that's when, like I said earlier, I fell from that. Hello. Up in the little rafters. Alright, see how we do in this notorious run here. Ow! Looks like I jumped right over that. First things first, gonna get past you. God, there's freaking arrows. And then, yeah, try not to get that, but that's alright, we survived it. I love these games. You just like wield things that are just way too big for you. You focus on. Ooh, I almost didn't block fast enough. You just give yourself enough strength. You can use a bow. It's bigger than you are. Come on, just fall off. I know you want to. Never just falls off for me. Come on. No? It's just a barrel on your toes. Come on. No. There you go. That's how you take a very precarious thing and flip it around on the guy who's making a pain in the butt. I love that. There's a way where you can get that stupid guy to like get into melee and then like walk towards you and just straight fall off, but I've never been able to get it. Alright, let's see what we can do this before the knight gets up here. Nope. Oop. Overshot. Ow. Probably shouldn't fight him on the stairs. Ow. get this little jump here. Just skip. There we go. Up our shortcut, and we get right to the boss. I will also, let's kindle the bonfire. You see some butt. Whew, some hefty damage. I don't think I've ever had this thing upgraded so much by the time I got here. Because the last time I learned about the trick after I'd gotten past these guys. Whew. Okay. Oh shit. I did not see him wind up that attack. Ow. No, you don't, please. Oh, thank goodness. Attack is devastating. Ah, not greedy. Like if I could just get that one more hit, I'd probably be dead. And no, I'm not dead. Not yet. Almost got dead. Must know, you know you want. No. Here we go. Oh, missed. Ah, shit. Oh, come on. So close. I keep missing him. Still hit him in the air. Oh god, I got so lucky. Alright. God, these two guys together are such a cool fight. Ow. That was a close one. Again? Alright. I mean, that's gonna make it pretty easy unless you want to keep doing that for the rest of the fight. Alright. First try that time, man. Wow. Like usual, I get him one try. I gotta go up the big ladder. Or the big elevator, not the small one. Well, I earned it, damn it. Woohoo!
Chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father is filled with obscurus, I have awaited thee by bequeath and beseech thou.
And now when I make stupid mistakes, it's easier to get from one area to the other. LMGs indeed. Alright, well I think that for a couple of 2 hours and a little over 2 hours, that's pretty good. Got through Ornstein and Smo. So now we're at the Lord Vessel. We'll go place that real quick. And then we're ready to. Then we'll be in the back half of the game. Alright, well I think I'm going to call it there for now. But yeah, it was a pretty good day, except for, think how far I could have gotten if I hadn't wasted so much time running. If I just remembered to ring the bell. But pretty good start. Next time we'll continue on, we'll go back down from where past Quelaag, where the second bell was, and move down to the Demon Ruins. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see what happens next week.